Sam Rockwell says he gets residuals from the 1989 film Lean On Me, despite not being in the movie. Sam Rockwell is still getting checks for the film Lean On Me, even though he wasn't in the movie. The actor shared the information while appearing on a recent episode of the Happy Sad Confused podcast with host Josh Horowitz. During the conversation, Rockwell, 56, said that when he was still a struggling young actor, he and several other up-and-comers drove to New Jersey together for an audition. Michael Imperioli and I and Kevin Corrigan drove in a van to New Jersey to audition for one line in Lean On Me. Rockwell recalled, he continued, and I got it, and then they never got to my scene during the shoot day. So they had to let me go because they didn't want to pay me for a week. They either have to pay you for a day player or a week. So they let me go because they were like, we can't pay him for a week for one line. And they hired Michael. Michael's in the movie. And I still get residual checks for that even though I'm not in it. The 1989 drama starred Morgan Freeman as a radical educator tasked with saving a New Jersey high school riddled with gang violence and drug use. The film marked Imperioli's first film role. Later in the podcast, Rockwell went on to share that the movie wasn't the only time he and Imperioli crossed paths in the early days of their career. They called me to do Celebrity, and I was part of Leonardo DiCaprio's entourage. And I had a few lines, and they said, Director, Woody Allen wants you to dye your hair bleach blonde. And I said, I'm not dyeing my hair bleach blonde for like 5 lines. What are you, crazy? And they're like, Woody wants you to do it. And I'm like, well, I'm not doing it. And they're like, well, Michael Imperioli was going to do it. Because Michael, had dropped out of the project. And I was replacing Michael because Michael was going to do a little pilot called Sopranos. Rockwell explained before joking that I heard didn't go anywhere. Rockwell garnered fresh critical acclaim and fan recognition for his role in the 3rd season of HBO's White Lotus, in which he appeared with his longtime partner, actress Leslie Bibb. Rockwell and Bibb, 51, have been together for 18 years after meeting in the lobby of the Chateau Marmont in Los Angeles. They also both appeared in 2010's Iron Man 2.